Hello everyone, myself Prasanna Shinde. Welcome to the data analysis project on McDonald's food nutrition value dataset. First of all, we'll see about McDonald's. McDonald's Corporation is an American-based multinational fast food chain founded in 1940 in California, United States. McDonald's is the world's largest chain by revenue, serving over 69 million customers daily in over 100 countries in more than their 40,000 outlets as of 2021. Like McDonald Corporation revenue comes from the rent, royalties, and fees paid by the franchisees as well as the sales in the company operated restaurants. McDonald's is best known for its hamburger, cheeseburger, and French fries, although their menu includes other items like chicken, fish, fruits, and salad. McDonald's has been subjected to criticism over the health effects of its products. That's why we are doing this analysis on the nutritional value of the item provided by the McDonald's, so that the customer should not get chased by the criticism done on the McDonald's food items over their health effects. This is our main problem statement of our project analysis. Like analyze the given data set and make different prediction and draw the meaningful conclusion so that it should be beneficial for both company as well as customer. Also state what can we learn from different predictions. Prepare the report which can show how the customer could plan their meal. These are few business benefits of our analysis. By analyzing nutritional value of food items by McDonald's, it will be easier to the customer to plan their meal according to their requirement. For example, if any gym person is there and he want to add more protein intake in his meal, so that he will choose the food item who's having more protein content and lesser fat amount. He will check all the nutritional value of the that atom, and after that he will plan his meal according to that. Next, this analysis report can attract to the customer who is very health conscious and believe in the past criticism of the McDonald's food about their unhealthy food items. Customer who is on special diet due to different health problems such as overweight, vitamin deficiency, anemia, etc. can also enjoy McDonald's food items by checking nutritional value of the food items. This report may lead to company revenue growth. Also, company reputation and legacy may get saved from further criticism over the food. Now we will see a little bit about our dataset. Given dataset contains different food items with their fat, calorie, cholesterol, carbohydrate, sodium, dietary fiber, sugar, proteins, vitamins, and all other nutritional value groups. McDonald's provided 9 different food category which contains 260 different food items. Table in the given dataset contains 260 rows and 24 columns. It means that there is no duplicate value in the given dataset. We will see more about our dataset in our visualizations. The inspiration of our project is we can answer the several questions such as how many calories does the average McDonald's value meal contain, how much do beverages like soda or coffee contribute to overall caloric intake, does ordered green chicken instead of crispy increase the sandwich nutritional value, what about ordering egg whites and instead of whole eggs, what is the least number of items could you order from the menu to meet one day's nutritional requirements. These are few more questions that we will try to answer through our analysis. So let's go to Tableau. There we will visualize our data first. From there we will make several conclusions. So this is our Tableau public window. First of all, I will import my data set into Tableau public. Our data set into .csv format. That's why I will use this text file. This is our data set menu.csv. I will open this here. This might take little time to open it according to data size, but okay, it's open here. Here we can see that there are 24 fields and 260 rows in our data set. It means that Our dataset had 260 rows and 24 different columns, and all the nutritional value breakups are given in these 24 columns. So here is the quick overview of our dataset. Let's try to see it. In the first column of our dataset, the food category is given. In the second column of our dataset, the food atom name is given over here. In the third column, serving size, it is the serving size of the given food atom, such as this egg McMuffin, serving size of 136 grams. In this column, calorie column, all the calorie content of that food atom, that value is given over here. In the next column, calorie from fat, how much the calories that are coming due to the fat, these values are written over here, such as this egg McMuffin lies under the category breakfast and having the serving size of 136 gram. It contains the calorie like 300 calories. Out of that, 120 calories are coming from the fat. In the next column, this is a total fat content of that food atom. In this column, total fat percentage value, here we need to understand a little bit. It is the total fat percentage of daily acceptable limit. Let's say if any for anyone 100 is the daily acceptable limit, out of which 20% means 20 fats we are getting from this food atom. After that, saturated fat content is given over here. In this column again, saturated fat percentage daily value limit, again these values are in percentages. Like this, all nutritional value breakups are given in our dataset. We will see it one by one. Trans fat, cholesterol, sodium, carbohydrate, dietary fiber, sugar, protein, vitamin A, vitamin C, calcium, iron, etc. Now we will try to visualize each and every nutritional value in our different visualizations. Before that, we will try to find is there any null value in our dataset or not. So for that I will use the filter here. I will add any of our field, let's say calories. I will do okay. I will use special filter over here, null values. Okay. Oops, all value gone. It means that there is no null value in our data set. Every value are filled up. It's okay. I will remove this data set. Filter. Okay. Now we got back all our values. So let's try our visualization, and we will try to answer our question from that visualization. We will go to our sheet number 1, our first worksheet. This is our worksheet. So our first question is, how many food categories are there and how many food items option McDonald's provide to the customer under each and every category. Okay, so we need to find how many categories are there and how many food items under that category is there. Okay, so first of all we'll try to pull up this category into column and atom into rows. So here we'll put measure count distinct, so that it will count how many numbers of atom are there in that category, and it will show the value to us. For the better visualization, let us use this bubble chart. Here from that the size of bubble we can get to know that which category has the maximum amount of food items. Let me do the interview pane for the better visualization. Again I will add this atom to label and I will make it as count measure count distinct, so that it will show how many atoms are there. Here we can see that coffee and tea category has maximum number of atoms, like out of 260, 95 atoms are there which belongs from coffee and tea category. After that, in breakfast there are total 42 different kinds of atom. In the beverages we have 27 different kinds of atom. In beef and pork we have 15. In chicken and fish we have 27. In snacks and side 13. Smoothies and shake 28. Salad 6 and dessert 7. Okay, we'll give the title to the sheet. Let's say count of food item under per category, let's say per category. Okay, we'll make it bold and we'll put center, apply. Yes, it looks good. Similarly, we will rename our sheet as well, like let's say number of item per category. That's we want this. We'll hide this card. So our next question is, how much calorie does each category contribute to the meal? We have to find how much calorie each and every category contribute to the meal. Okay, so we'll go to our next worksheet. Again, we'll try to do some visualization in this. First of all, we will put we want calories breakups per category, so I think that pie chart will be the good option to visualize it. So I will put this calories into size and this category into color. By default we get this area chart, but we want pie, so we will select pie chart from here. Yes, that's we got. So I will do interview pane for better visualization. Again I will put category into label, and again we want calories into label. By default it is showing sum, but we will do it quick table calculation percent of total, so that we will get to know which category is contributing how much to the total calorie in the meal. Okay, from here we can see that whatever the available categories are there, out of which coffee and tea contributing 28.17% of calories to the meal, breakfast is contributing 23.10%, chicken and fish contributing 15.59%. like that we can see which category is contributing how much to the meal. We will rename this title as well. Let's say calories per category. We'll make it bold and put center, apply. Okay, we'll rename the sheet as well. That's fine. We don't want this card now, as we have given it in label. Hide this card as well. Okay, so now we will try to find breakfast is contributing 23.10% calories to the overall meal. So we will find which food item is having maximum amount of calories, which food item is contributing maximum amount of calories per category. For that we will go to our next sheet. Again we want calories, so we will put this calories into column. We will make it distinct so that dimension, so that we will get the calorie for each and every atom. Let me give a color to this so that we could get which food atom belonging from which category. I will put this category into filter as well, so that we can filter on basis of category. Let me make it single value list. That's good. Let's change the shape a little bit. I will increase the size as well for better visualization. Oops, let make the entire view 10. Yeah, this is fine. So we will group this atom in the details, let's say, so that if we hover on this we could get to know that which atom is contributing how much. Like double quarter pounder with cheese is having 750 calories in beef and pork category. Like that Bacon Clubhouse burger is contributing 720 calories in beef and pork category. So all these are food items from which we can get to know that which food item is having how much category. Like these we'll try to find in breakfast also. So in this breakfast, big breakfast with hot cakes, large biscuit, having the calorie of 1050, and it is belonging from breakfast category. After that, big breakfast with hot cakes, regular biscuit, big breakfast with hot cakes and egg whites, large biscuit, is contributing 1050 and belongs from breakfast category. As here 800 calories. So as compared to this food item is contributing much more. So why it is contributing much more? For analyzing this, we will try to add box plot here and average line also here. Oops, this box plot also find that these are some outlier values. So now the average is 526 and median is somewhere around 470. So this might be outlier in our dataset because this big breakfast with hotcakes. Let me add serving size here because I am feeling that this food item is not for a single person. It may belong from family pack or meal combo, or let's say meal for two, meal for three, like that. And we are doing our analysis for per person, so it may be outlier for us. So we will remove it. So let's check the serving size also. Serving size 434 grams as compared of this here serving size is 269. So serving size bigger, it means that this food item may not be for a single person. So we will remove this, exclude this item from our analysis as of now. If we exclude this, our average changes to 469 and median is changes to 460. It means that our outlier value is affecting much more to the average value, but not affecting that much to the median value because of the, and as per the statistics, the average and mean value get disturbed more due to the outlier, but it does not affect much more to median. So better to use median value instead of average value for our further analysis. Okay, so let's rename our title here, calories per food item. We'll make it bold and center, apply. Okay, we'll rename the sheet again, calories per atom. Okay, now we will try to answer our next question. Our next question is, which food category is contributing more to maximum cholesterol intake? Sorry, we'll go to next sheet. For this we have to find that which food category is contributing more to the maximum cholesterol intake. So as here we have to find which category is contributing more to the cholesterol. It means that our Pareto chart will be the better visualization for this question. So let's try to build Pareto chart. First of all, I will put categories into column and then cholesterol into rows. As our Pareto chart is dual axis, I will add this cholesterol once more. As we decided to keep a measure as median, so that the value remain less affected due to outlier value. Now we will do it a dual axis. I will change this first as a bar and the second one as a line. We'll sort it in descending order. Now we'll add the add table calculation to it. First of all, we want the running total. We'll add secondary calculation and percent of total. So okay, I will make a view as a entire pen view. So this is how our Pareto chart is. Let's change its color. Let me make it orange, and here as well I will put category as a color. Okay, so from this our Pareto chart we get to know that beef and pork category is contributing more to the cholesterol content. It means that in beef and pork category the cholesterol content is very high, and it is somewhere around, it is contributing 24.2% to the overall cholesterol value. After that chicken and fish is contributing more to the cholesterol value. So if somebody has to choose between chicken and fish and beef and pork, he can choose the chicken and fish because it is the healthier option than beef and pork, as it is having the more cholesterol content. So let's uh, try to rename this title as cholesterol for category. We'll make it bold and we'll keep it at center. Apply and OK. Let's add this and want this because already we have names here. Cholesterol per category. That's so. Again we will try to find in like in beef and pork category which food item is having higher cholesterol content, because if somebody is willing to eat the food item from beef and pork category, but he also like health conscious and he want to Hmm. He want to keep the cholesterol content lesser in his meal, so that which food item he should select. For that we'll make one more visualization for this. Again we'll keep this cholesterol in let's say rows, and this category color I will put this cholesterol again into size. Let's say we'll change measure to median again. We'll change our measure to median again. We'll sort it according to descending. I will keep it as an entire view pen. Category I will give a label, and again this value cholesterol value to the label. By default it is sum. I will change it to median. Okay, so here we get to know that in beef and pork category there is like highest cholesterol content is there. This is how we saw category wise. Now same visualization we'll do atom wise. So again we'll add cholesterol to column. We'll make it a dimension, then category to color. We'll keep atom into detail, let's say. Okay, we'll change the shape. I will increase it. Category I will use a filter. Let's add a single value list. Let me make a view as an entire view pen. That's it. So here we have to know that in beef and pork category, double quarter pounder with cheese is having maximum cholesterol amount, which is 160. After that this Balkan Clubhouse burger is also having cholesterol content 115. So here we will again plot a box plot an average line. So anybody wants to take food item from the beef and pork category, but he want to keep cholesterol content less in his diet, so he can choose the food item in between this uh, lower hinge and lower viscous or the below average line food item. Like he can go with McRib, cheeseburger, hamburger, like that. Also we can use a filter over here, and we can find the cholesterol content in each and every atom, and we can select the food atom which is having lesser amount of cholesterol content in that category. Here we will rename the sheet, the title name. We'll keep the title as cholesterol per item, let's say. We will make it as bold, we'll keep it at center, apply and OK. Cholesterol per atom. Here also we'll put cholesterol per cat, let's say. Now after this we'll try to answer our next question: which one is the maximum protein intake category? So we want which category is contributing more to the protein content. So again we'll put category into rows, let's say, and protein into here, or else I think that the funnel chart like this will be the better option for this. So we'll remove it here, we'll keep it here in rows. Let's remove these ones, keep it protein value into size. On this tab again I will keep this protein into size. Oops, I want change measure as median. Here also I will change this measure as median. We'll sort it according to descending and interview pen. So we'll give category label and again same the protein label. Change measure to median again. So okay, here we get to know that which category is contributing more to the protein intake. Chicken and fish category is having the more protein content. It is around 27 grams, and it is a very good amount in good value for the protein intake. After that, beef and pork is having more amount of protein. Salad also having the same amount of protein as well as beef and pork. Breakfast, then smoothie and shake, then coffee and tea, like that. So we will again rename this title as, let's say, protein per category. We'll make it bold and then center, apply and then OK. Sheet also will name protein per category. Here we can see that this beef and pork and salad is having similar amount of protein, but if somebody is confused between which food category to add in his meal, beef and pork and salad, for that we'll make one more visualization. Let's say we'll plot a scatter plot between calories and let's say protein. We'll give a calorie as a color. We'll make both as a median, let's say. Okay, so here we know that. Let's increase the size for visualization. I will use the interview pen. Let's give a category as a label. So here we can see that this salad and beef and pork is having similar amount of protein, but beef and pork is having more calories as compared to salad. So if gym person is there, he will always thought to reduce the calorie intake, so he can go with salad, and, better than this beef and pork. Salad is always better because it is having lesser amount of calories. Here we'll rename this title protein per, let's say, atom. We'll make it bold, keep it as center. Okay, here also we'll rename protein per atom. That's it. So our next question is, which category contain more fat contents? Okay, so that will go to our next sheet. Again we'll take a category into column and our total fat into rows. We'll make this measure as median, let's say. So we'll use this bubble chart again for better visualization. Total fat, I will give it into the label. Again I will change it to the median. This measure as median, so that we could get to know that which category is contributing how much. So here we can see that beef and pork and breakfast is having maximum amount of fat. After that chicken is having fat somewhere around 21 gram, well, as average. So here we'll rename this title fat per category, let's say. We'll make it as bold and then okay. Fat per category. So now here, if any customer is facing the overweight problem and he has to reduce the fat intake, so but he's thinking of to add breakfast food item in his meal, or let's say beef and pork food item in his meal. So which food item he should select, or which food item he or she should avoid? So we will check the fat content per atom as well. From there customer can make their decisions. So again we'll keep total fat into the column. We'll make it as a dimension. Again we'll put category into color so that we can know that which category, which food item is belonging in that category. We'll keep it into the details. We'll change its shape, we'll increase the shape size and view as an entire view pane. After that we'll keep category filter. Again remove this. I will make this filter a single value list, so that we can see that in beef and pork category, this double quarter pounder with cheese is having maximum amount of fat, and bacon clubhouse burger is having fat is around 40. So if anybody want to reduce his fat intake, he can avoid this food item. For that we will use again box plot and the average line. From here he can get know that which food atom to prefer. He can either like choose the food atom having lesser than average value. Let's say double cheeseburger, mac double cheeseburger, nam burger. These are the better for lesser fat intake. We will name this title as fat per, let's say, atom. Make it as bold, will create center, apply and okay. Here also we'll keep fat per atom. That's it. So our next question is, which category have maximum sugar content? Okay, So we'll again go to our next sheet. We'll use this category into column and this sugar into rows. Let's see, this entire view and category into color. We'll hide this card here because we don't need this. We don't, by default our measure is sum, but we take it as median. So if we sort this in descending, we get to know that smoothies and shake is having like more amount of sugar, after that coffee and tea, and then beverages. So all these three are kind of drinks. If somebody wants to add drinks and wants to keep sugar amount less, he can go with beverages instead of coffee and tea and smoothies and shake, so that like sugar content in his meal will be lesser. Like if again we will name this title sugar per category. We will as bold and center. We will apply and OK. Category, that's it. So if any diabetic patient like customer is there and he want to select any food item from smoothies and shake, but also want to keep sugar intake low, so which food item he or she should prefer? Again we will do this bifurcation on basis of item. So again we will put this sugar into column. We'll make it as dimension. Category color we will give here, and let's say we will change the shape, size will increase little bit more. Atom we will keep into detail. We use category filter here also. We'll make it as single value list. Let me do enter view pane. So here we got to know that from beef and pork category, which food item is having higher like sugar content, which is having lesser food content. This Balkan Clubhouse burger is having higher sugar content, but in smoothies and shake category is having maximum amount of food categories. So we'll look into this like smoothies and shakes. In this smoothie and shake category, McFlurry with candy is having sugar content 128, so it is the maximum sugar content food item. So which food item to prefer, for that we will use the box plot and the average line as well. So if anybody has to like diabetic patient has to reduce the sugar content, so he or she can always choose the food item like sugar content value is between lower hinge and lower whisker. So from here he or she can take decision which food item to prefer. Now again we will rename this title. We will put sugar per item. Use bold, center, apply and OK. Sugar per atom, that's it. So our next question is, which food should choose for more vitamin intake? So we will see according to our vitamin. Again we will put this category into column. We'll add this vitamin A and vitamin C into the rows. We'll make it median again. Make it median again. Let's choose this values. If we did like this, and for better visualization, let's keep in this format only. So let's change the color. We'll make it as a green. Apply and OK. Yeah, that's look fine. So here we can see that in salad category, the amount of vitamins A and vitamin C is higher, as compared to other category. So if anybody want to want to keep vitamin intake more in his meal, he can of course choose a food item from salad category. Here we can keep vitamins for category. We'll make it bold and we'll keep it at center, then apply and OK. Vitamins. So next we'll try to see which food category should choose for more sodium intake. Okay, again we'll put category and sodium to rows. We'll choose measure as median value, category and color. Okay, so here we get to know that for more sodium intake, chicken and fish is like having more sodium intake. It is similar to the breakfast as well. After that, beef and pork and salads. So salad and chicken and fish we can consider as the healthier option. It is we found that fit in each and every like visualizations. So let's rename it as sodium per category. We'll make it as bold and center. Apply and then OK. Okay. So this is how our visualization was. We have done our visualization almost on every single nutritional value. So let's move to our dashboard. We'll make one dashboard and we'll try to keep our all visualization at a single place, so that it could be easier for a customer to take decision on a single place. So first of all, I have changed size range to the automatic, so that our dashboard could get aligned in every screen size. Now we'll try to pull our all visualization into this dashboard one by one. First of all, I will pull this number of items. After that, we'll try to pull this calorie per category. Then this our Pareto chart for cholesterol per category. After that, protein per category. Then fat per category. Let's say then sugar. No, sugar per category will keep. Sodium per category it is. Sugar category also will try to put. At last, vitamin per category. We don't want this because we have given a label at every single places. Let's adjust according to our size availability. Let's hide this. Okay, that's great. Again, we can adjust our size a little bit more. So that's all. Now we'll try to give title to our dashboard. So that's it. So this is our visualization. We have kept all our visualization at a single place. So here you can see that count of food item per category. It means that which how many options are there per category we have, and after that calories per category, like which category is contributing more to the calorie content, and after that cholesterol per category, which category is having more cholesterol content. After that sugar per category, so which category is having more sugar content. So out of this like protein per category, fat per category, sodium and vitamin per category. So here by looking at this single dashboard, customer could take their decision on basis of their requirements. If anybody wants to have more protein intake or less sugar intake or lesser fat intake, so he according to these values or this visualization, he can choose the category first. After that he can go with the bifurcation on basis of the atom as we have did, and from that he can choose the food atom. So this is how our analysis on the McDonald's food atom nutritional value. So here I have kept the link for my dashboard. Anybody want to see my dashboard can go on this link and check. So then thank you so much Claudimal for giving me the wonderful opportunity to present my knowledge of data analysis over here. Thank you so much once again.